Hi there! So today it is freezing, but we've had a few days where it's been pretty frosty in the morning, and so I wanted to get some plants in the ground before it gets even colder. So let's go. Alrighty, so these are all the plants I'm going to be planting today, and I'm going to be planting them in this flower bed just over here. I just dug all this sod out probably like a couple weeks ago, and I just haven't had time to get in here and rototill it up and get my plants in. I was also kind of waiting until like the box stores, Home Depot and Lowe's went 50% off, and I actually got really lucky because they went 50% off, and then like a few days later they went 75% off, and so I got all these great plants for 75% off at Lowe's. So I'll show you what I'm going to be planting. These I actually got last year. These are little bunny fountain grass, and I got these last year for 50% off, and I've been saving them until I have a place to put them. So we're going to be planting these today. These are super cute. They're just like a baby sister of the regular Hamelin fountain grass, and they just are a lot smaller though. They are only about 12 inches tall and wide, and they get those really pretty plumes on them. So I've got 6 of those I'm going to plant. And then I've got this hopscotch heuchera, and this is from the Fun and Games series. And I have the other 2 of these. I've got I Spy and Red Rover, so I've been waiting to get the hopscotch, and these were also 75% off at Lowe's, so I ended up getting I think 7 of them, and so they were 10 bucks, and I got them for $2.50 each, so pretty excited about these. I think they'll add a lot of kind of reddish orangish color, so those will be pretty. Then I got these. These are also really pretty. These are Gold Splash Winter Creeper, and this will kind of create that like chartreusey bright color in there, and it's also evergreen here, so it will look like this through the winter as well. So I got these for 75% off. I think they were seven bucks, so they were like $25, and I got them for I think $7 each. So I got 3 of these. And then I've been wanting to try these for quite some time. These are spilled wine Weigela, and that's what they look like. I also got these for 75% off, so I've got 4 of these, and they just provide that really pretty kind of dark burgundy foliage, and then they get super pretty pink blooms on them in the springtime. So I'm going to be putting these in that little spot too. I also have, I don't know if you can see right here, I picked up some just flat stepping stones that I'm going to put in there and create a path around the tree. So, alright, let's go. Alright, so I rototilled it up a little bit and got some of the chunks of dead grass out, and the rest of it should be fine. There are some more chunks, but I'm going to end up putting a nice thick layer of mulch over the top of it, so hopefully that will stop the grass from coming up next season, and whatever does come up I will just dig it out. So now I'm going to start placing my plants and seeing where I think they should go. what I came up with. I went ahead and put the walking path right in here around the tree. Then right after that I put the drift of heuchera there, and I ended up using 9. I thought I only bought 7, but I bought 9, so that worked out good because I kind of made like a drift like that. And those will get about 18 to 20 inches tall and wide, so they stay pretty small. Then the next layer I put the Color Splash Winter Creeper, and there's 3 of those, and those will get like 1 to 2 feet tall and wide, so those will be really nice in there back behind the heuchera. And then behind the heuchera I put the drift of Spilled Wine Weigela, and those get like 3, or I think 2 to 3 feet tall and wide, so those would be really nice in the back there. And then on both sides I put 3 of the Little Bunny Fountain Grass, so I put 3 right there, and then over here I put 3 of them right there. So show you what it looks like from this side. I think it will look pretty good. Now I just have to go get my shovel and start digging. Well, I think it turned out pretty cool. I love how all these different colors in the foliage of the plants complement each other, and they're all super contrasting. So I've got the blue juniper in the back with some really neat perennials scattered in through here with some grasses, and then I usually put annuals in there. It is the end of October, so everything's looking pretty gross right now. But anyway, then in front of the blue juniper I've got that kind of purpley maroon color. So pretty. Then in front of that we've got that chartreuse green and yellow, and then in front of that we have the orangey red heuchera there with some different texture of grass mixed in there. So I'm really loving all of the colors, the textures, the heights, the shapes of the different leaves. And then we do have our cute little path in here too with this plum tree. I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and put mulch in the plant area here, and then around the path we're gonna do rock. So I'll show you over here, we kind of have a similar situation where I've got a path of rock and then mulch. So I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. It is a couple days later, and my husband got me some mulch at the Home Depot, and he said that he was going to help me spread it. So, all right, let's get to on our way to Ace Hardware because we ran out of mulch. We accidentally got the 1.5 cubic feet bags instead of the 2 cubic feet bags, and we probably needed more anyway, but so here we go to get more mulch. We got the mulch laid, we got our path back down. We are next year, we're gonna come in and put rock along this path, just like we have over there. But for now we just laid mulch down. So this is the finished product, end result. We did get 1 or 2 bags that had some moldy white powdery mulch in it, but that's okay, it'll just wash out. It's end of the season. But yeah, this is what we came up with. And I think it looks really nice, and in the end my husband will be able to mow right around it super easily. This is the whole point in making this bed, so that he had a better mowing path. So there you go. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Bye.